Grand Rising and Shining Radiant Souls. Today's daily card is from the Mary Magdalene Oracle by Megan Watterson. And today's message is testimony. Love is stronger than death. To give testimony is to publicly place our lives on the line in order to stand up for what we believe in. The testimony that Mary Magdalene gives to the court of Tiberius Caesar is still celebrated at Easter in the Eastern Orthodox Church, with the tradition of exchanging red eggs. According to legend, Mary Magdalene traveled to the court of Tiberius Caesar after Christ was crucified in order to give testimony to witnessing his resurrection. Because of her high social standing, she was given an audience before the court. I've always imagined that the testimony she gave of Christ's resurrection was her first sermon. We can only imagine how she described what it was like to see Christ at the empty tomb, what it was like to see two angels standing where his head and feet had been, what it was like for the angels to ask her, "Why are you weeping?" And then for her to turn and see a familiar-looking gardener who asked her the same question, "Why are you weeping?" And how it was only when the gardener said her name, it was only when she heard her name in his voice, that she recognized Christ. Love, I have always imagined her saying, is stronger than death. If we can see with the eye of the heart, there is no separation between the world and the next. The love that Christ and Mary embody in life endures the loss of physical body. Mary picked up an egg as she was testifying to Christ's resurrection. I've imagined this is because she wanted to point us to the truth that all love comes from within, and all life comes from within. And because she saw Christ from within her with the eye of her heart. And I've imagined that for her, the egg as a symbol of the divine feminine was a good visual to try to help the court grasp that we each contain a soul within us, like a yolk within an egg. Caesar was not persuaded by testimony, so he allegedly declared to her, "A body can no more resurrect than that egg in your hand turn red." The egg in Mary's hand immediately turned red. The Soul Voice Meditation. What do I testify to be true in this moment? I love that story, and utilizing the egg as a symbol of our body and our soul. That yolk is our soul, right? And testimony, I also see that as kind of being vulnerable and putting ourselves out there and trusting that the things that we're feeling are true to what our soul needs to recognize. And knowing that we have love within all of us. And love is the answer. And love is stronger than death. So if you have some loved ones that have passed on, just know that, of course, they're still there with us. Thank you as always for joining me. And I'm sending you peace, love, and soul.